Hello, this is Alkis Astiakopoulos from Epsilon, and I have visited the National Agriculture Research Foundation, NEGREF, for testing the pilots of Briseid. We are going to test the 3D client, the desktop application, and the web geoportal. This process is taking under work package 3 and task 3.4. I have near me Mr. Gabriel Xanthopoulos that he will test the client, and he will provide us his feedback about the test and if the test has reached his expectations. So I pass the microphone to Mr. Xanthopoulos. I would like to thank him very much for his participation to the testing, and we will continue with the testing procedure on e-learning platform.
So we have the address on the platform, and we click. We want to enter the login. We have logged in, and we proceed with assessment and evaluation of the Briseid system. And we go down to forest fire management in Greece and access the survey link, where we have two options: forest fire management Greece 3D client in 28 steps, and forest fire management Greece in geoportal test 14 steps. We will go with the 3D client first. We click on it, and I read, please follow the step-by-step action specified in this presentation. For each step, specify the test result. Use the user manual in case of doubt. Please, at the end of the test, provide with some comments. After completion of the test, please download and fill the questionnaire for the assessment of the system. So I click on next question. And the next direction I get is open 3D client, start program files, udig 1.1.1 udig. So I do that. I open start program files, and choose the udig one, and then I choose udig, and it opens up the user-friendly desktop internet GIS. It's loading. It says default map background color. I close that, and I have a GIS view in my desktop, where it's the first time I use this particular software. So I click on OK, which means that this was performed appropriately, and I go to next question. The next screen shows project panel. Right click on map and click add. So I open up the udig, and I right click on map and I add, and I have selection underneath, and I say OK, this was done, this step. Next question is click web map server. This imports a web map server into the catalog, and click next. So I go into udig, I click on web map server, and I click next, and it says enter a URL. I look back, and I say OK for the previous step. Next question, and I see enter a URL that points to a web map server's get capabilities document. So I copy the address I see here, and then I go to UDIG and I paste this and I click next. It searches for possible layers in Briside 01.ingr, and I have a selection of layers on that. It says clicks next. I have done it. I OK it and I go to the next question. Select static layer. It is one of the layers that were shown before, so I copy this. No, I have to look at it. So I have to say 20110, its temperature, and it's not an easy number to remember. 0307. Okay, so I go down and look for 2011 0307 and 22, and its temperature, which is temp. Okay, I click on this and I say finish. It says adding layers to map. And I have a portion of the map in front of me with a grey map in 3 or 4 shades of grey, and I say OK on this and I go to the next question, and it says the layer with temperatures appeared on layers panel. Click on zoom button to view the layer. So I go back to the GIS and I click on the zoom button, zoom in, and I show a portion of this and it zooms in, and then I go to the bottom part of the screen and I use the wheel of the mouse in order to magnify, scroll and bring this to a larger image of the map. Takes some time, but the image comes, and I see Thessaloniki here and the CXU area. So I go back and I say OK, this was done. Going to the next question. Click on WGS 84 tab, select the coordinate system you want to make the transformation, e.g. type the coordinate reference system 2100. So I go back in the map and I click on the WGS tab. I have to look for it. Yes. Here. OK. And I click WGS WGS 84. OK, and I say OK, and this has changed the projection. So software, it says, will detect that you are referring to WGS, so I have to change that to the Greek system now. So I have to go into this and change it into 2100, and it gives me Greek grid, which I click on and then OK. wait for it, and okay, it is in meters, yes. And then I go back and I say software, click OK, so it is OK. I'm going to the next question. Check if coordinate system has changed. I have seen that, yes, OK. Next question. Click on identify tool, information about points on the map, and then click on the map to retrieve information. So I get into the GIS, I click on the identify tool, and then get on the map and click on a point on the map, and the map on the bottom disappears, and I see an FID gray index 1, and this is not the information I would expect in regard to having in front of me a temperature layer. It would have to be a temperature value and not an FID value. So I would have to know the correspondence between the gray and level and the temperature, which is not correct. And then going back to the survey, it says retrieve information. We have retrieved information, so I would say that this is not correct, so I KO this. And next question. Then it says layers panel, and right click on the temperature and set time. So I go into the layers panel and I right click on the temperature and then I set time, and the screen changes on the right, giving me the screen and WMS time. So I have to do it and say OK this. I'm going to next question, where it says WMS time tab opens, move the sliders of date and time. This let the user to request a different set of available dates or times for that particular map. So I go back to move the sliders, and I go from the 12th, which is shown, up, disappeared. Going back to this, and I take the, no, it doesn't take it as a slider. I have to move into clicking the next. Yes, it moves only if you click on the next slot and not on that particular one. And with time happens the same, so it's a bug in programming. So I go back and I say KO for this, which means doesn't work correctly. Next question. Give smaller B box assigning the proper coordinates. Bound box, okay. So I have to go to the GIS and WMS time and change the coordinates. So I change the coordinates for the boundary box, so it would be like 40 0.65 for north and south for 60. So 65 for south, 40 60. Okay, and for west 2295, and for east 2305. Okay, and then I say apply, and after doing that I turn back and I OK this. No, okay, yes, it's black on the so it shouldn't be black, it should be correct with a smaller piece bound box of the temperatures, so it is another bug here. And also in the testing it should give some direction in regard to what expected to be seen here. So KO on this. And next question, check preset the catalog, click on catalog tab, and so I go and click on catalog tab. Catalog tab is here. Preset the GeoServer WMS. I click on this. I have an option beside the GeoServer WMS below again, and I have the list of layers. It says select 2011-07 28 T21 WI. Okay, so I have to go there and look into this for 0728 T21. So 2708 08. No, it's WDI here, this one, huh? 28, yeah. So I click on this and says select and right click, and then right click and add to the current map. Add to current map. And obviously we have to wait until it gets downloaded. So we have this layer, and it is smooth conversion from black to light gray to white. So we have OK on this. Next question. Add web coverage service panel, open window, show view, and then other, and then WCS panel. So open window. OK, and then show view, and then other, and this will give me WCS panel, and OK this, and it gives me a panel down here which is OK. And the next question is WCS panel appeared, not is appeared, or has appeared. Select version and URL of WGS. OK, so I select version is here. There is no other option, so it's 1.0.0. There is OK, 111. OK, and then we have click OK for the address shown. So it's OK. Next question. To the layer name will appear all layers that are available. Select a specific layer, like the 2011, 03, 07 temperature. OK. So the layer name is shown here, and I see which ones I have available. And it says breathe side there, and we go 03, 07, and temperature. OK, and then I say OK for this. Next question. Assign temporal dimension, CRS, output format, dimension setup. Assign temporal dimension, all these. So I have to go back into the template there, and I assign temporal dimension. And EPSG 2100. The coordinates have changed. supported format doesn't have an option here. What else? Dimension setup, and that is resolution, so it's 30. It says 30 in meters, height is 30, and send. There's nothing coming back, so it does not respond, so it's KO. There is a bug here. Connect to web browsing service, WPS, add WPS orchestration view. So click on window again, and then show view, and then other, and WPS orchestration view, and OK. Okay, next question. And the next question is connect to web browsing service, add WPS. No, we said OK, and go to next view. Click add new WPS. So copy the address and click on add new WPS and paste the address, and OK. No, let's see. Select GIS fire simulation, so this will be in there, and it's gonna be select of the options there, fire simulation, yes, and OK this. And I have a series of a small table appearing. Click OK, sorry, OK this, next. Required input data to run fire simulation appeared. OK. Next. For ASPWCS get coverage request, for the ASP request click on string, link to get the request, right click over link and choose copy link. OK, right click and say copy link, and then we go for OK this, and then next, and repeat the operation for the following WCSs. For the FMO request click on and OK, so it's a repeated process. We click on this and paste. OK, go back for slope, copy the link, go to 0 1, go slope and paste request, and then again back, wind direction, copy the link, go back, wind direction, paste, OK, and then wind speed, copy, paste, OK, and then dead fuel moisture, DFM, copy the link, and here paste and OK, and then go back and says click image to enlarge. No, it's OK. So next question. For the ignition point request, click on and give the appropriate values. So the values can be taken in buffer, copied, and then it has an option here, ignition points, and put in the coordinates. OK, and then click image and OK. So we OK and next. For the simulation parameters, click on and assign TS 180 simulation time, including the question mark. OK, so copy this, and simulation parameters is here, and we OK this. Go back. With the same manner, user can insert values for an maximum number of simulated points. CB fixed surface fuel model, and yeah, we'll skip this. We OK this, and we go for next question. Run fire simulation UPS. Clean run button to run fire simulation. Select the file you want to save the result of fire simulation. So I need to go back and say run. And this is below the screen, so I go down. OK, yes, run. And I have to select to this and say OK up to here. Next question. Orchestration is running. The outcome of fire simulation will be created to the folder of your choice. So I have to select where I will do it, and I can save it, for example, in on the desktop. OK, and the outcome has the name result. It's an XML file. So I say save, and it's running orchestration. And waiting. It is still running. The green bar has been completely filled, but it is still showing that it is running and the window is still there. Okay, the window has disappeared, so I click OK. Next question. Open the result XML with a notepad. So I go to this and I say, where is the result? Here's the result. Right click, open with notepad, and then I can see paste the link to the web browser. So so I have to go to the result and find the zip file. Okay, it's HTTP resetting all the way down to zip. Okay, so this is copied and then pasted in a new page of this, and go to, right? Okay, good. It says open it, save. So it's save, and okay, and we open this as a text file, and I have an ASCII file in front of me. Okay, it's the outcome of simulation. Let's see the directions. Run the link to view the outcome of the fire simulation to your web browser. It has been done. Okay, and finish survey. We have to write the comments. Finish survey. Κλείνουμε. Ευχαριστώ. Μπορώ να το πάρω αυτό.